Gaze into your eyes. Oh, I love the way you smile. Oh, I'm forever reaching out to let you catch a glimpse of me. Turn your eyes in my direction. I want to let you see, 'cause you belong with me, and I will try to be alive when the earth goes dark. You make one up with me. Leave your heartache in the past, 'cause I'll be the one to set you free. 'Cause you belong with me, and I will try to be a light. 'Cause you Cause you belong with me.
I would like to apologize for the delayed start there, guys. I was going to start at my usual 1:25, or 25 after, or 5 before the stream's supposed to start. But, you'll never guess what happened. My internet decided to go up for a couple minutes, but it's back now. We're getting an on-time start, technically. So yeah. So guys, I was thinking about what I wanted to do for the next Fordman Productions event, and I've decided to do one big change to the next event, which is the underground rave. So, let me just take it through this real quick. So let me move my thing out of the way real quick. So, I'm not sure if you guys are aware of, oh crap. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this venue right here. So, this venue is something, it's like a storage locker. It's like a giant little storage locker. So, I was looking at this and I was thinking, for an underground rave, I think this kind of venue would suit it a little more. I kind of have a design already in my head, and I want to actually get going on this right away. Now, obviously, we are going to be taking some parts here from this Helios game. If you guys haven't seen this Helios game, This is just our giant stage storage game. Basically, this is where I'm storing a lot of the Tactical Ducky stuff that I have been allowed to use by Tactical Ducky himself. So, one of the things I do want to get is I want to get one of these trust things. One of these trust segments. And actually, let's get 2 different trust segments. I want to get one of this trust segment. Oh, is this all grouped into one model? Oh, it is. Okay. So I believe if I control click, I can just like this. No, was it alt click? Oh no. Yes. No. Shift click? No. Alright, I'm gonna have to ungroup this entire model in order to get what I want out of it. That makes sense. That actually helps a little bit with performance anyway. Okay. So I want this thing. We're gonna use this part somewhere in this. So where is it? Where did it spawn at? I'm gonna go ahead and click move. There it is. So there we go. So there's this. I'll find a use for this here in a moment. But we need to go back to the Helios because there's another another little trust segment that I want to get. And that is lag spike. And that is this trust segment. Now the reason why we're getting this trust segment is you'll understand why I'm getting it here in a second. So we're gonna go ahead and move this, and we're gonna rotate it. And all of this will make sense once I get the DJ booth. And in order to get the DJ booth, I am going to actually I have a better idea. Let's set this display capture over to there we go, perfect, right there. So what we're gonna do here, and actually what I want to do here is I actually want to go live and copy something real quick. Let me go back to the no rating real quick. There we go. Got the FMG TV watermark. Perfect. And then, so what we need out of here, what we're actually going to do here, we're going to go close place because we need to hop onto a different game that I have, which is this Miami Music Week custom stage. I am going to host an event on this in this venue that I'm loading right now at some point in the near future. All I really need to do here, for those of you guys who are curious about it, all I really need to do this venue is just add some tech onto it. That's honestly all that this one needs. But the reason we're here, and the main reason why I wanted to come on this game in the first place, is I need the DJ booth. And I'm going to grab the DJ set as well. So we're going to go back to this other game. Oh, did I duplicate this display capture? There we go. Let me put this back on 2. Let me just test it. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so we got both of those. Let me go back to this game right here. And we're gonna control V it. Alright, it's gonna lag temporarily while it's trying to get everything in. Perfect. That's exactly what we want right here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna rotate this the opposite direction. So my plan for this stage is fairly simple if you think about it. If I have to, actually, I will scale up this DJ set. Or not the DJ set, but the actual like DJ booth. Because right now, it's pretty small. There's no doubt about it. This is hella small. But honestly, it's actually pretty good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we are centered right here. And let me put collisions on real quick, so that way it touches the ground. There we go. Now we disable collisions because we're gonna move the stage up a little bit. Probably about right there. is fine. And what I'm actually going to do, I do actually want to scale this DJ booth up. So let me just unlock it real quick so that way I can actually click on it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. This is way better. Okay, so now let's grab our lock tool again. Alright, lock. Then we'll grab the DJ booth. We put collisions back on. And then let me move it forward. So there we go. So we have a nice big DJ booth. In my idea for the lighting wise, like I said, it does involve this truss piece that I brought in right up here. So my idea is simple. What I want to do is, because of the fact that the underground rave isn't going to have any type of LED structures or anything, what I want to do is I want to have a nice big, I'm going to have like some truss stacks per se. So let me, all right, let me just transform this bitch. Oh wait, no. Transforming doesn't do shit. How do I resize it without... Can I not resize it the usual way? I guess I can't. Do I have to hit control to resize? No. How about shift? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I want to do. I have to hold shift in order to do it. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to duplicate that and move it up. And then we'll rescale it here at the end as well. So actually, what we're gonna do, just out of curiosity, I want to go back on the Helios game real quick because I'm waiting for that to load up because I want to see, are there different truss sizes that we can use? Because the design idea I have, it will work best if I have different lengths of the truss. So let's go ahead and first of all, let me disable the Archimedes. Nope, that's not what I want. Manage plugins. Let me just disable Archimedes real quick. And then let me disable it here as well because I don't need Archimedes right now. But I probably will need it here sometime in the future. So what I want to do, we're back on the Helios. The Helios game is going to lag a bit because there's a lot of laggy parts in it to begin with. But what I'm looking for, oh, right here, perfect. This is the part that I want actually. Yeah, right here, this part. So here's what I want to do. This part right here will help me, get the design that I want. So what we're going to do, what I need to do is I'm going to rotate it the same way I did before and then move it. We're going to move it down. We're going to move it down and make sure it's kind of... Alright, that is as centered as we can get it. And what we're going to do, we're going to turn on the collisions. And I want to duplicate this like 3 or 4 times. Actually, we'll do it 5 times. And then let's grab all of these. And then what we're going to do, what I want to do, we're going to scale it. And now that I know that I need to hold shift in order to resize this. Actually, let's remove one of these. That way we can... There we go. The mesh part, let's grab the rest of these mesh parts. And we're going to hold shift again. Scale them up. And then we need to move it so that way they're centered. So let me just make sure, let me just move my camera over. Oh shit, I wasn't showing that. Sorry guys. I'm not used to having this dual screen kind of setup there. I forgot to switch screens for you there. Anyways, so my idea goes a little bit like this. So what we'll do is we're gonna have... So here's my idea. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have these truss segments per se. And what these truss segments are going to be is they're going to be several different truss layers. Actually, they're going to be less of layers, and it's going to be more of like the design is going to. You'll understand the design when you actually see it. It's kind of coming to life right now, but it's probably not going to be a good use of space, if I'm being honest. I mean, is this the exact same thing around back? Okay, it is. So what I could do is I could easily just do this and then just duplicate it 2 more times. There we go. Let me make sure we're getting centered here. All right, there we go. Perfect. So, and then I just gotta duplicate it 1 more time, and then I'm good. So yeah, this is sort of like the basic kind of design that I had in mind for this thing. So now that we have all of this, let's go ahead and highlight all of those parts. We will duplicate them, we'll rotate them 90 degrees, and then we'll move them over so that way we can get them lined up properly. And then this right here is what we need. There we go. Perfect. And then I can easily fix this. All I need to do is just turn collisions on and duplicate it. Boom. Done. So this is sort of like a basic idea of the design that I want to do. Now, you're probably asking, Ford, why are you doing it this way instead of making something a little bit more interesting for the audience? And something I'm toying around with the idea of having some truss hanging off of kind of this walkway over the top of these, which is where that other piece that I got will likely come into play here. So if I rotate this, I just want to try something. So if I rotate this, and then bring it up to about here, kind of have it in line with where the railing is, and move it up to where the railing is at. I mean, if you look at it, if I can get it just right, it's going to look badass. But again, we're going to run into a problem with there not being enough space. Because look at that. Look at how much space that takes up. Now, you could probably say, Ford, just scale it. And we're going to actually try that right now. And actually, with scaling it, I can have one on either end, so I can have some tech just hanging off of the ceiling. Maybe have like some blinders or something. Something like that. This light might be annoying to some, but I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. And actually, what I could honestly, if I'm being honest, something I can do is... Where is this one hanging off of? This is hanging about in the center of those two pieces. Okay, yeah, I see where it's at. Once again, we're gonna have problems with fucking centering this thing. This is kind of... Yeah. Actually, yeah, we'll just use the light poles. Yeah, the light poles are basically right next to it. So, what I need to do is I just need to move this one ever so slightly over. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. And then this light pole, that light pole is about in the center. So what I can do there is have one of them centered with that light pole, and then have two essentially right next to them. Yeah. Yeah, this plan is going to work perfectly. Yeah, I like this. I like this plan. I like this plan a lot. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That actually does look pretty badass now that I'm actually kind of seeing it come together. I could probably have moving heads hang right there and have different types of tech like LED bars off of these parts. But actually, now that I think about it, let's start over with these. Let's start over with these right here, because I want to actually make something that's actually aesthetically pleasing. I think these mesh parts, I think I could just click those and then delete them. Yeah, there we go. Because these ones are named something else. These are named just models. So yeah, so basic design right here. The, kind of like a basic design right up there. And then maybe something I can do, if we go back to the other game real quick. Something we could probably do is maybe have... So my initial idea was kind of have truss hanging off of that ceiling. And we could honestly probably do a similar type of idea. And just have... Actually, yeah. Yeah, I actually got a really good idea now. So check this out. So if you guys remember, actually, not too long ago. Oh crap! You guys didn't need to see that. So if you guys remember, a while back, I was working on the underground rave, and I was having trouble figuring out what kind of design I wanted to do for that on the other venue. Which, by the way, the underground rave is instead going to take place here on this venue. In fact, I can actually show you the other venue. I believe I didn't remove the other stuff that was in the other venue. So, yeah, I think everything will be there. So if you guys remember, with the other venue, I tried using this piece of truss right here to make a design that would look a little bit better. So if you guys remember on the dev streams before, I was making this. I don't know if I made this on stream or off camera, but I was trying to do something with these bars right here to where they would hang off of each other, kind of. But the only problem with that is, for one, these ones are smaller ones, and I kind of made them by myself. And two, they're not pre-made like this one is. So, what I want to do here is I want to see if I can actually kind of take that similar approach with it. Except this time, we're actually going to do it a little bit of a smarter way. So, what my plan is, I want to just bring them up here real quick. Because I'll bet I could probably get away with hanging this off of. In fact, hold on, let me go back to the other game real quick. Because I think there was another truss piece that I could use. Or, actually, wait. Actually, we don't need to go to the... I'm going to open up the other game again. The Helios again. Because that does also have some stuff that we may need. But I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Because I actually just got another idea. What if, instead of doing it the way we were doing it before, what if we just hang... I just want to try this. It's sort of like a proof of concept idea. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. This will actually work a lot better. So we're going to do a similar kind of idea to what we were doing before, except this one's going to be slightly smarter in the sense that there's going to be no LEDs. Oh my god, fucking voice cracks. There's going to be no LEDs involved in this. However, what is going to be involved is these bars, like a lot of the other tech that I have. So actually, what I can do is I'll just select all 5 of these and just duplicate them. Yeah, watch this. So let's pull a duplicate, and then, oh, what button do I need to do? Tab. Yes, a tab will bring it closer. Okay, let me make sure that they're all touching. Yeah, there we go, right there. And then what we'll do is we'll take these outer two. We'll take these outer two and duplicate those again. And have them hang even lower. Yeah. I like the way this is turning out. And hopefully the moving heads will actually fit on this a little bit better too. So yeah, similar design, similar approach to what we were doing before, except this time we're actually similar approach to what we were doing before, except this time we're actually being smart about it, if you think about it. So what it's basically looking like is we're having LED, we're gonna have all sorts of like tech just hanging off of these, but it's gonna look a shit ton better. In fact, speaking of tech, I want to start bringing in some tech. So, games, we're gonna go games, and we're gonna go Fordman Productions stuff. Actually, no, that's not the right one. Stage equipment, inertial lighting. So I'm gonna go to my other screen to show you this while I delete something. So, this is all the stuff we have to work with when it comes to tech stuff. We have a lot of stuff from inertial lighting. We have like chain hoist, Cody's camera pack, follow spotlight, JDC ones, LED bars. We got the whole lot of stuff to work with. And I'm thinking what I want to do is have a bunch of moving heads kind of like in the center here, kind of like hanging off of these. And we'll put some stuff right up top here. Oh, and also, I do want to show off what we're going to do for like audio and stuff. So one of the things I was thinking of doing for audio wise, we have the giant Tactical Ducky speaker pack, which why did it get duplicated? Let me just remove one of them. I don't know how those got duplicated, but we've got this giant Tactical Ducky speaker pack. And something I was thinking about doing for that is either doing one of two things. Either using this line array that's right here. Because I actually just came up with this idea of using this line array. Because this line array right here, this one might actually work for what we're going to do. Because we could... I do have that custom chain hoist in the other game. Actually, no, it's right here. Custom chain hoist right here. I could probably just steal one of these latches that's right up top here. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, back to my idea. So my idea was to either use this array system right here, this line array, or use something like this and then just have these in specific points in the room. And then have maybe some of these ones right here as center fills, probably. I don't know what I want to do just yet in terms of audio. We'll figure out audio a little bit later, because audio is going to be something that's going to be relatively unique to this game. Because of the fact that this is more of a unique layout than what I've done previously. In fact, I don't even think this shit's centered. Is it? I think it's ever so slightly not centered. No, I think we're good. Anyhow, so we got so we have all of this tech here. And if we go over to my native lighting folder, I also have some native lighting stuff we can use too. I have native lighting pars, which I am going to drag in here because I do want to use the native lighting par system. Let's just get all of our tech that we want to use. So native lighting pars, we have that. I don't know if I want to use the lasers yet. I know for a fact we're going to use the blinders. The native blinders. While they don't look as good as the inertia ones, they're brighter than the inertia ones, which is something that I wanted. The inertia ones are... The native ones are brighter, which is going to help out a lot for like crowd lighting and such. And then obviously what we are going to do is we are going to have these kind of hanging off the edge here. I'll have to figure out a way to hang different trusses off of there. But I think for now what we're going to do is we're just going to have these we're just going to have these, and then I'll figure out, maybe I'll have different truss things off. Oh wait, actually, yeah. So there are segments where these platforms intersect, and there's even more of them. So I want to actually try something real quick. And I forgot to switch it yet again. Sorry, I'm not used to switching between these. So here's what I want to try something. And I'm more than likely going to take an intermission here within the next couple minutes to go grab cookies as well. So I want to just try something as like a proof of concept. So if I were to duplicate these and then put these up here about where those are at. Like about where the platform is at. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, that will actually work out a little better. So we can have lighting in like the back as well. Like ever so slight lighting in the back. But anyways, back to the kind of tech we're going to be using. We are going to be using the some native lighting stuff, obviously with the pars and the blinders. Along with this, we're gonna get the native lighting, or the inertial lighting sea lights, which I actually did. I actually was informed that the... Wait, where's the move? Oh, why is it up there? So there we go. So sea lights, I'm gonna actually go into the config, and I'm gonna go into the settings and add myself to this one real quick. 43254. Done. Did that save? Okay, yes it did. Perfect. So we are going to do this, and I actually want to start placing some of this stuff. I want to use the smaller one. Yeah, I want to use this smaller one, just as like a proof of concept. I want to see if maybe... And I think I need to rotate it 90 degrees as well. There we go. So, I want to try this as sort of like a proof of concept. Just to see... Yeah, I think this is going to work better than what I was trying to do on the other game. Oh yeah. 100% this is going to be better. And then what... Oh, no, but... Did I accidentally duplicate it? What did I do? I have no idea what I just did, but... What I want to do is I want to center these sea lights up with that. Alright, we're going to go and duplicate this guy. We're going to try our absolute best to make sure it gets centered. Alright, I just want to try this real quick, so let's go ahead and hit play. You'll want to test this, make sure everything works with it the way I want it to. So let's make sure to set our lighting. Okay, perfect. So that does work. And then let me hit G. Okay, so that does work. That... Perfect. So they do move. And then I gotta look at the keybinds. I believe there's one. I believe there's one that makes the beam bigger and brighter. So let me look in Discord real quick. I actually have the controls for this pinned, I believe. Yeah, here we go. Go in and out. Oh, no. That's not what I want. What is it? Oh, T and Y. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Hand reset. We're gonna do that. U. Tilt position. Let me just reset that real quick. Oh, K and L. There we go. That's what we want. There we go. So that's what we want right here. So here's what I was looking for. Let me look at this real quick. Main house lights off. And then off. And then what we're going to do, so lighting, I'm going to set this to dark. Actually, no, not that dark. There we go. So yeah, so there we go. So K and L adjust the iris so we can make it brighter as needed. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So yeah. Yeah, that's going to work out perfectly, actually. Yeah, that's going to work out perfectly for us. I've done the best I could to... I've done the best I could to center these things. But yeah. And what I'm actually going to do here is, let's take these blinders, actually. BL1. So what we'll do, let's remove the handles on all 4 of these. Because we're not going to need the handles for anything. I mean, we might need the handle for some of the other ones, but I don't think, for now, we're not going to need them. And I do want to hit play. I actually do want to show you these, I actually do want to show you guys these, how these blinders look. The blinders look pretty nice, I'm not going to lie. So for those of you guys who haven't seen what the native blinders look like, check this out. Now do you see why I want to use these? They're bright as hell and they look fantastic. So, here's my plan for these. We're going to have... So we're going to have 1 be right here, 2 be right there, 3 be right there, and 4 be right there. So, let's go ahead and move this. And we're going to have to tilt by 5-degree increments to figure out what the rotation of that piece is right there. We're going to have to tilt this by 5 degrees at a time and figure out what the actual rotation of this thing is. Come on. There we go. So let's go ahead and do a rotate. We're going to set it by 5 degrees. Because I know by 5 degrees we'll be able to get... There we go, perfect. That's what we need right there. So we're going to move it down. Oh, actually, is that right? Okay, that's as close as we're going to get. So this will be 1. And actually, wait. Let's have 1 on each side, actually. We'll have 1 of these on each side, actually. We're going to move it down a bit. So yeah. We'll have 1 in the center of each of these. The 2. This will be number 2. And then this will be number 3. Are they ever so slightly moving up every time? Oh no, let's just move them all down slightly. There we go, that's better. And then we'll put this guy right there. Yeah, we'll put this guy right there. And then let's, we'll go and test this real quick as well. Alright, we're gonna go lighting. We're gonna go ahead and set this to that. I want to see how bright that would be in the crowd. Let me turn off the catwalk lights. There we go. Alright, let's go over here. And let's fade those in. Oh yeah, those are gonna be really bright. Those are gonna 4 of those is gonna be plenty bright for this venue right here. Yeah. Yeah, 4 of those is gonna be plenty bright for this particular venue. I think we'll be more than fine with 4 of them. So now that we're not using those, what other tech are we gonna use? Let's put these pars somewhere too. Put this back on. Grab some pars as well. So I believe pars can be renamed up to 4. Let me look. Oh, you can name the pars P1, P2. Okay. So those ones can only go up to 2. We might do 2 pars. Might do 2 pars aside, possibly. Or maybe just have the 1 on either side. Or actually, wait. I have a better idea. What if we just put... What if we just put some pars on either side of this? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just have 6 pars either side, or 3 pars either side. Where did I set the... Let's put that at 35. We'll see what 35 does. Main. Let's rotate it. Let's put that at 10 degrees. We'll get a 45 degree rotation on this. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And what we'll do... We'll have 2 of these on each side of this. And I think just for the hell of it, we'll have a third one. We'll have a third one of these blinders right in the middle here, maybe. We'll see. I want to continue working with what we're doing right now just to see. And I want to see what the I just want to see how this will work. I want to see how, not only how this would work, but how it would look if I were to do it this way. So if we have 3 of them on either side, or maybe I could probably just remove these 2 right here and just have the 4 for the DJ booth. Because the way the lighting is, it should light up the DJ console. Oh. Had a little hiccup there with the internet. Wasn't that bad. I saw the red light and I was like, oh shit, was the internet going out? Okay, anyways. Let's go ahead and hit play. We'll hit play. We'll turn on the native pars. We'll fade those in. And then what we're going to do, we're going to set our lighting to that. And we're going to turn off those and those. Okay, yeah, it'll just barely light them up. Just barely lighting it up. I think I need to... Because the whole point of this is to light up like the DJ booth area. These pars. If we need to light up the crowd, we can do that easily with the... Let's do another 10 degree rotation on these. Put it at 55 degrees. See if maybe that will help. So... See if that will make things slightly better. There we go. Looks like it should be better now. Now they're pointing basically at the DJ area. Actually, let me just control click. Let me just control click these. Try doing another 5 degrees. Just to see what would happen. Oh, nope. Gotta do them individually. Alright, play. Alright, let's see how well this works. So let's go ahead and go lighting. Ambient. Do that. And then turn those off. Let's get our where's the pars control board? Fade those in. It's gonna light up a little bit of the crowd, but it's not gonna light up that much of it. Okay, yeah. So it's gonna light up the crowd and the DJ booth, which is kind of what I want it to go for anyway. And obviously, since this DJ booth is quite a bit bigger, we are going to... I might actually add, like, LEDs for, like, the DJ area, but that's about it. I don't know yet. But yeah, at least these pars are working the way we want them to. Yeah, the pars are going to be working really good. So I'm not sure what else, what other kind of tech do we want to add? There's a Q7 strobe. We don't want strobes. Source 4s? Where are the source 4s? I forgot what those were. Oh, they're these things. I don't need those. How about... Oh yes, we do want some washes. Let's get some washes up in here. Where's the move thing? Why? What is with Roblox Studio moving my move things? I'm not sure what we'll use, what we'll do with the washes just yet. I do want to grab these JDC ones though. The JDC ones. Do they have like a hook or something I can use to hang off of it? No, they don't. These do not. But they do look cool. If you guys haven't seen the JDC ones, let me just show you how these guys operate. We're gonna go back to lighting. I really should move all this stuff closer so I don't have to keep running all over the place. Alright. So this is what the JDC 1 fixture looks like when you fade it in. See? Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? There's also different, I think, positions. Oh, you can change the brightness. Oh yeah, it does actually. Yeah. You do have some adjustment of the brightness multiplier. But if we fade him out, something we could probably do is to have these just sit on top of like the truss possibly. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I want to do with this. What structure? Inertial lighting structure. What is this? Oh. Oh, I know what this is. This is that custom structure that they released for boosters, I think. Or no, this is native lighting booster perk, I think. I really need to make something with this. Would this fit if I were to just bring it all the way down in here? I don't think it would. Yeah, no, it's too wide. Yeah, that thing is way too wide. I'll have to make something with that a little bit later. That's probably for like a parking lot rave or something. Anyways, I think I might just end off the stream here. More than likely my internet will go out later on today, so I might just go chill out, watch YouTube for a little bit, grab some cookies, grab something to snack on. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning and watching. Shorter stream. I will come back and I'll probably do some work off camera with this, and I will, when I come back probably tonight, I'll show you what I've done with this. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.